Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Monday. It is Merch Monday, Motivational Monday, maybe a little bit of Manic Monday, just depending on what kind of Monday we each need. So I hope that whatever today brings you, it helps you become prepared for whatever it is you're going to face this week. And we have some catching up to do today, okay? So we are going to have two different prompts. One of them will be the card of the week. We'll be pulling for that a little bit earlier because tomorrow we're going to be pulling for the full moon. So let's start with yesterday's prompt, okay? So yesterday's prompt from my Let's Do This Witch prompts is, how can we best share our ideas with our community? Y'all, this one is so perfect. So let's get into it. Hey, witch, we have the page of coins here, okay? So this is very much about us needing to share the opportunity. That's how we're going to share, okay? Really, I wanted to say spin it, but it's not so much spinning it as an opportunity. It's very much about sharing the opportunity with others. And I do get the feeling that since this is coins, aka pentacles, that this is going to be something more material realm based, okay? More like a financial opportunity, an opportunity for health, things like that, okay? So if you are working on some kind of new offering or something that you want to share with others, an idea, even if it has to do with how you can best take care of yourself, be ready and willing to start to speak that into existence as you are sharing this with other people in your life. I take this as a sign that whenever we are sharing this, we also need to make sure that we are ready to share, that we are feeling stable, that we are feeling grounded, we are feeling centered. And I think that has more to do with being ready to answer any questions that other people might have regarding our opportunity that we are sharing. So with this, if you don't already see how this opportunity would help other people, spend some time diving into that today. So that whenever you share, you can share what other people will be receiving from this opportunity as well. Because there's that energetic loop, isn't there? When we share, we receive, and vice versa. So let me know how you plan on sharing in an opportunity-based, grounded way in the comments. Either way, let's see what our card of the week is going to be this week, okay? So we do have a lot happening this week. Today, Jupiter moves into Cancer, okay? If you've been paying attention to social media at all, you've probably seen everybody posting about that, okay? So, really excited about this transit. It's going to hopefully be mostly positive, okay? Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, okay? So we're going to have kind of this comfy expansion and growth in the area of home, family, self-care, things like that, okay? And I do have a little more information on that in my newsletter if you want to go check that out over at that clickable space. You know where to look for that. So anyway, let's see what we get for our card of the week. And of course, we do have the full moon coming up, okay? So it's really going to be moving into more like the full stage tomorrow and then peaking early morning of the 11th. So more on that in the newsletter, and my video will be coming out either today or tomorrow on that. So anyway, let's dive into this, okay? So our card of the week, all about the Knight of Wands, okay? So really be thinking about, and this is perfect for this full moon, really be thinking about what is lighting you up, especially, thinking about the projects that we're working on, thinking about this month's theme, okay? What projects are lighting you up? What passion is being reignited within you? And as you're thinking about those things, what stands in the way of you being able to live in this passionate realm? What stands in the way of you expressing that passion, expressing that excitement, expressing the light that lives within you? Because the things that are standing in the way are the things that you can be releasing with this upcoming full moon. That spark within many of us has been extinguished for whatever reason. Just take a look around at what's happening in the world and we can all agree that, not feeling super sparky, right? This full moon is an opportunity to really rekindle that spark by letting go of any kind of illusions that maybe we were holding on to as truths, letting go of that which gets in the way of us fully expressing that light, and therefore getting in the way of us fully expressing our passion. And again, I really do get a feeling that this is talking about a passion project, okay? So again, this perfectly aligns with our challenge. So be willing to reflect on what it is you need to really embrace just a little more deeper that passion, that excitement, that spark this week. And with that, be ready to walk away from all that no longer serves you. So how are you going to do this deep work this week? Let me know in the comments, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, friends.